The DJI Mini 3 is certainly hot news, isn't it? Hopefully to be announced next week on April 28th. We've seen recently some really good photos of this drone and it looks really mightily impressive. But what about some confirmed retail prices of this drone? And probably one thing you didn't expect. Let's go. So everybody is looking forward to this drone and we want the price, we want to know how much this is going to be. So thanks so much again to Jasper27, go and follow him on Twitter if you haven't already. Let's look at the prices. So this is from a European retailer. I'm not going to say who it is, but these are the prices for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. So it looks like from this sheet there's going to be just one actual version, a Mini 3 Pro, in 4 separate price points. Let's get on with it. The first one is the standalone, so this is the base model, so the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and this is going to be the drone and a battery. Yes, a drone and a battery for €739. I'll get back to that in a second. So then additional to that, there's going to be a DJI Mini 3 Pro plus the normal RC-N1 controller for €829. Now, if you're not sure what the N1 controller is, it's this. Does that controller look familiar to you? Yes, it does. So this is the controller that currently comes with the DJI Mini 2, the Air 2S and the Mavic 3. And it looks like that this controller is still going to be sold as that package there, the €829 package. So what does that actually mean then for that base model, the €739, the drone plus battery? And it means exactly that. It's not going to come with a controller. It's not going to come with this. And I think that's good and bad. It's good. It's excellent news if you already own a DJI drone. If you have a Mini 2 already, then you could get the Mini 3 and you don't need to get another one of these. I'm sure if you own quite a few DJI drones like the Air 2S, Mavic 3, you might have a whole bag full of these. So you don't need to then buy that package with the controller because it's not going to come with one. So if you already own this controller, you don't need to go out and buy the next one, which is the €829 one. You can literally get the base model, just get you the drone and the battery. So it's good news for those people. And if you don't have any DJI product whatsoever, no drones from DJI, you're then going to have to get the cheapest version, which is going to be the €829, which is going to get you the drone, the battery and the controller, this controller. But I can see those people at the back there, especially Wally, counting his money out going, it's all right, I don't want this controller anymore. Push that aside. I want that fantastic smart screen. I want that beautiful display controller, that RC controller, RC Pro lookalike controller. How much is that? So based on these prices here, this is going to be €999 for the drone, the battery, and the new remote control. So the controller that we've seen with this big bright display on here looks to be bigger than this. Looks like the RC Pro in grey. That's what it looks like. Now we are waiting, which will be hopefully coming out really soon, a spec sheet. So some official, actually announced specs of this drone and what it's going to look like, and specifically the controller as well. So at the moment, those are the versions. But for those people who are aware, I did say at the start there's going to be 4 different versions, 4 pricings here. So the second one is, you might be aware that you can get fly more combos of the Mini 2, the Air 2S, Mavic 3, doing these for years. So none of those 3 prices I've said there are going to come with any actual combination. You're going to have to buy what's called a fly more kit. It's going to be €189. Now we don't know exactly what's inside this kit, but at a calculated guess is going to be 2 extra batteries, some ND filters, some extra propellers, and maybe a charging kit or something where you can charge all 3 of the batteries at once. So if you want that, it's going to be €189 for that kit. And I always recommend, whatever drone you get, buy the Fly More combo, because you want more batteries. Everybody wants more batteries and more power. So €189, add that on to either the base model or the base model with the N1 controller, or the top of the range 999 version, which is going to be the Mini 3 Pro with the smart controller, the battery, plus the kit of €189. What do we think? From seeing this, it also answers another question, which is there going to be multiple versions of this? Is it going to be a Mini 3 and a Mini 3 Pro, and the Pro model being better, having better spec? No, it looks like there's going to be just one version, a DJI Mini 3 Pro. And if you don't want to spend that amount of money on this drone, because it's going to have obviously a premium Pro price, I'm sure DJI will happily sell you the DJI Mini 2 for a number of months ahead. So that's obviously going to be a fraction of the price. But at the moment, we still don't know the official specs of this. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It's going to be worth this price. That controller alone, I would say, is worth at least 300 euros for that controller. So that's obviously the difference in the price. So obviously, let me know in the comments down below, what version are you willing and wanting to get? I know a lot of you in the last video were saying you want to go all in, get the new RC controller, that smart controller, and get the best of the best. Now at this price, it's going to be for the top lane with the kit, 1,188 euros. Now I know internationally people watch this channel, so just convert those prices in what region you're in to get yourself a rough price. Personally, it's going to be a lot of money, but I can't wait to test this and fly this and see just how much better, if any, is it better than the Nano Plus, because that's probably the best quality camera in a small 250 gram drone at the moment. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to fly this and recommend it or not recommend it to you guys. Either way, let me know in the comments down below about these pricing. Hopefully we'll get some official specs on this really soon, but it's not far away, is it? Hopefully next week, next Thursday, April 28th, I would guesstimate 2 PM. Set your alarms for hopefully the official announcement. Take care, have a fantastic day. See you soon. Bye-bye.